guys, Dr. Philhon, and today is episode 18 of NHL 14 Be a Gem with the Boston Bruins. So after a disappointing playoff run from the Boston Bruins, because, beating about 26 other teams doesn't make that a good playoff run from the Boston Bruins, we're here and we're ended up at the draft. That's according to our owner, which is a little bitch, by the way. So, what we're going to do this video is, we're going to do the draft, and we're going to do some of the resigning stage. I hope we do all of it. I'm pretty sure we will have time to do all of it, but as of right now, we will go check what's need to be done. So, I showed the awards last time, and I showed the awards last time, and let's just go check. We're going to sim up all the way to the day right before the draft. No, I couldn't care less about what you would recommend me. So as of right now, okay, we're gonna go check who retires. Anaheim, no. Ooh, Johnny the do yet? No, we don't. Never mind. Ooh, Datsuk retires. Markov retires. Harkov retires. Yager decides finally to retire. A lot of Ottawa players. Chris Pronger decides to retire. Brewer retires, and yeah, okay, whatever. As of right now, for this upcoming draft, I don't really need any more prospects. I have Reinhardt, and I have McDavid, and I have a big salary problem, or salary cap problem. So, what this leads me to do is, for defense, I'll take any of the defense. I'll take any young defense. Really don't care. For this draft, I'll just take any scoring. I need mostly checking. I got Dwight King, but still, I'll just go take it like this. And I'll take goalies. And this is what I want to go on for topic is I need a better goaltender, and I need more cap space, which this comes on Tuukka Rask being traded. I know it's sad to see Tuukka Rask leaving, but it's come to a point that you're starting elite goaltender. He's played only half of the season, or like more than half the season, and almost lost half of those games. Something's up. So Rask will be placed on the trade block, and we'll try to get someone that's a little bit younger and that still has potential in him. What I mean by cap space problem is because I have cap space problems, and I got a shit ton of players to resign this year that are high class. So Rask, you see right there, Rask jump up to an 87. I will go check that again, also. So, and another guy that I wanted to trade was Matt Irwin. If maybe also we trade Matt Irwin just because of cap space problem, but just a maybe. So for contracts, if you go look at it, some people decided to jump up. We'll just go check. No. The Keister jumped up. I think that we saw that last episode. Panic jumped up. And Seth Griffith. No, he said the same. And Reinhardt didn't. Okay. Okay, so goalies, we can go check it out. Yeah, Rask jumped up, and Ben Bishop jumped up to an 81. That's what I like about Ben Bishop. So what I was talking about cap problem is look what we have next season. Look at how much cap space we have. We have 21 million. But look at the players we have to re-sign. Not these guys right here. We have Louis Eriksson. So in my mind, Louis Eriksson's what? He's 30 years old, right? And he hasn't had a really big contract yet. So by their prime time, usually 26 to 29, 30, that's if they have to re-sign their contract, that's when they're going to want the most money. So Louis Eriksson, I'm looking about $5 million, $6 million a year for probably 4 or 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. So if my math is correct, that goes down to about $15 million. Next guy, Gudas. Gudas, top 4 defenseman. It's prime time, so he's going to want a big contract. I'm guessing $4 million a year for probably 4 years. So if you go down 5 minus 4, that equals 11, or that equals 1. So that's 11 million. Next guy right here, Riley Smith, prime time. He's gonna want a big contract. I'm guessing $4 million a year for this guy right here. That goes down to what? 7. And then last but not least. Seth Griffith's still going to want a two-way contract. So that's our big guys. And we're left at 7 million. And we got still a lot of like third and fourth liner guys to re-sign. So I'm just telling you guys right now that if we keep Tuukka Rask, it's going to end up being, we're going to have probably 1 million left in our cap space. And I don't want that because it's too much for us. And I'd rather trade Tuukka Rask for a younger goaltender that has potential. If you look at his season stats, his past couple seasons, it's been terrible for him except his first season. But these seasons right here, yeah, he's played terrible. I know he's jumped back up to an 87, but that doesn't mean he's on our team still. So we're gonna go trade him at the draft. And Malcolm Subban, he's a trade bait as always. I have no intention of keeping this guy. And I know these in my last couple GMOs, he's been ready when he's 25, 26. So that's another long time for this guy. Plus, he's always a trade bait. That's why. So yeah, we're ready. So let's go do this. And I've been speculating on which guy I should get for a young goaltender. You can see right there that, you know, they're shipping around people. And it's the goalie I wanted to get is sort of young, but he's sort of like equal on every single side. What I mean by that is like he doesn't have one category that's just extraordinary like these top end guys, or like these guys that come out of the draft being 4.5 star potential, which has, you know, only one category that's just tremendous, and all the other categories suck. And that guy is, you're going to see in a second right now. Okay, so this draft order, I have no intention of getting a young stud. So, you know, we'll just trade probably our first round and get someone better. Pascal Dupree's been traded for prospects. And we got 5 trade offers. People are probably going on Tuukka Rask and Matt Irwin. So, I'm going to leave Anaheim for last because that's the one that I'm going to talk about. So, Toronto calling, they want Matt Irwin for no. Buffalo. Matt Irwin for no. All they're going to give me is their first rounders, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Matt Irwin, the third round, no. Fuck you, LA. And Montreal, Matt Irwin for Dalton Thrower in the first round. He's 4 stars. Does he look better? Is he going to be better somewhat? Let me check if my calculation's correct. Should be ready when he's 26, 27. He's not going to be not more than a top 60, so no. Okay, so Anaheim. This is the team that I want to elaborate on. Anaheim. Matt Irwin for a first rounder. No, that is not going to go through. But this is what I am looking for in Anaheim. If I go, this game would stop lagging. This is a guy right here. John Gibson. If you look at him, he's really built all-around goaltender. His categories are almost equal, and that's what I want from a goalie. Like I was saying, goalies that come out from the draft, they usually have one category that's just extraordinarily good. But John Gibson, reflexes, puck control, and athletic are all equal somewhat. And I know his poise is not the greatest, but his past seasons as AHL, 16-8, 24-11. Yeah, it's pretty good for playing half. Sort of half. So, I'm guessing this guy, he's a 79 overall right now. And he's at, what? He's 22, 79 overall. So, by next year or the year after, he should be a starting goaltender. And what I was thinking is trading Tuukka Rask and some other shit for John Gibson. And Ben Bishop can take our starting goaltender position until John Gibson gets better. Because Ben Bishop's proven to us that he can play starting goaltender. So Tuukka Rask for that, that's not gonna go through. So I gotta clear some cap space, and that's probably gonna involve some dead end player that's not worth too much, but that pays a lot of money. Kamarov, that's not too much, and I was thinking, yeah, Alec Martinez. And I have no intention of getting Alec Martinez on my team just because of cap space also. So, and we're going to have to trade our first rounder. Or is it? First round, it's probably going to go through. And our maybe third, our fourth, and I just go our fifth. So, Tuukka Rask, a first round, 2 fourths for John Gibson and Alec Martinez. Will this go through? There we go. After a count proposal or deal. Yeah, you know, I don't care. Draft picks, I don't really care. I don't need prospects. And now it's time to unload Alec Martinez. I have no intention of keeping this guy whatsoever. And he was just a trade bait, obviously, from Anaheim. Martinez, I don't want him. I could trade him back to Anaheim to get some shit back. Yeah, I could basically trade him back to Anaheim. Let's just go find a team that's higher ranked up. I think Florida's up there. Ooh, what the hell? What the hell was that? Oh, Jonathan Tays. Ooh, deadly player. Ooh, I want to go check Aaron Ekblad. He's at 79. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe a third round for Alec Martinez of Florida, so that brings us up. Will this go through? There we go. Okay, I know you're saying, oh, you could trade Alec Martinez for blah 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 blah. You know what? I don't care. I don't care about Alec Martinez, even though he's the Stanley Cup scoring goal right there. I just don't know. And I know it's sad to see Rask going, the Vezina Trophy winner himself, leaving Boston. It's sad, but he hasn't proven to us nothing. Past 2 seasons, he's been terrible. We just had to get our backup goaltender actually start for him, and he's our backup goaltender, Ben Bishop. He's been extraordinary during this playoffs, and you know it's time to see him leave. So the drafts, we'll just go through this really quick. I don't. At a point where I just don't care about prospects. Like, I have a shit ton of prospects, and this draft right here, I don't really care what the players come up. So 2 trade offers are probably going to want Alec Martinez. I mean, Matterwin. No first rounders will get Matterwin. So we'll just go through this really quick. We got 2 third rounders. We got 1 that's on top. So that's we could still get somewhat a good player if it's a good draft this year. I know I didn't check the I checked the scouting last time, so we'll just go. Let's get someone, Steve, or we two-way forward playmaker. What about for goal? I don't need goaltenders. Get someone that's sort of potential wise. Let's get this Tim Van Stone guy. Go all the way here. Enforcer. You know what? Get a D. I know, whatever. 2-way defender. Let's go see. We got no 4th rounders going in my mind. No 4th rounders. Nope. No. Just go through this really quick. The reason I don't go auto draft the NHL draft, I don't do auto drafts because I want to see the players that I get. And it's, you know, I want to get those players instead of my, whatever, the computer getting them for me. So that's why. I know it's some other GM modes people do auto draft, but, you know, that's just not me. I like to go through it myself. Just get the enforcer and pick the players I want to get instead of, you know, the computer. So, and we're just going to go through this really quick. Sniper. Let's get a sniper right here. Like, to be honest, for prospects, I have enough. And if I think of the future, Connor McDavid, Sam Reinhart, they're going to watch a ton of money. So that involved my team, like, you know, just clearing up some cap space right now, locking in some players for a while, so we can get Connor McDavid and Sam Reinhart those big boy contracts when they're ready. But I know Boston, this team has changed a lot in my GM mode. It's gone to a point that it's much better than it was before. I know we've had some ups, we have some downs. But Boston's much better right now, and these playoffs proved it to us that we're much better. And you'll see this year we might win the Stanley Cup. We have a good chance of winning the Stanley Cup. And North Bay, Grinder. Let's get this Grinder guy. And if our goaltenders can, you know, they can step somewhat up, we can be in that top position in the Eastern Conference. Fudge! I forgot to check who was the draft. I think it was New Jersey, Florida, and Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, if my brain checks it out all right. So let's go check right here. We're resigning stage. We'll probably do the resigning stage if we have enough time. So we'll do the resigning stage, and we'll go look at the free agency. So I got 14 players. I got a shit ton of people to sign. You can see the Ducks having some assets today, along with Rask and trade today. Okay, so Rask is gone. We got some cap space, and right now we got 20. We still have 21 million, and our cap space Yeah, we still have 21 million our cap space. So that's still a little bit better. But with Tuukka Rask, if that we would have had 15 million. So I'm just telling you guys right now. So let's go check. I think Florida was one of them, if I'm not mistaken. Florida. Who do they get? They got this guy right here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they get this guy right here. Was this guy? Yeah, it was this guy right here. So Florida and next guy. So 4-star's not good. New Jersey. New York Rangers, Ottawa. Where are you, New Jersey? Keeps lagging on me, New Jersey. And New Jersey, who did they get? They got this guy right here, if I'm not mistaken. Or could have been a goaltender. No, even though still 4 stars, and I think Florida was, or Colorado was the last one. If I'm not mistaken. And no. All skaters. And no, oh yeah, they got this guy right here. Yeah, so pretty much it was a weak draft this year. I'm glad I didn't trade up for a top pick. So, whatever. I'd just be. But now let's go re-sign some of our players. Let's start off with our big guys. That involves let's just go look forwards. Big guys. No, not this guy right here. Louis Eriksson, was I right about 5 million? Yes, I was right. 5 million for 3 years. And 4 years, 3 years brings up to 33. He might not be the greatest when he's 33. He's dropped down 1 overall. So I signed him 3 years at, let's just say, 5.2 for him. 5.2. I'd sure bring him. Riley Smith, another guy that's probably going to want a big contract. 4 million for 4 years. I would sign him 8 years if I had the cap space. This guy's great. But I'm going to sign him. I'm going to lock him down at 5 years at 3.9. There we go. 5 years at 3.9. Just lock him down, be a second line forward at the most. And that's about it for some of our big guys. Colin Greening, Chris Kelly. No, okay. No big guys right here. Richard Panik might want somewhat a lot of money. Yeah, 2 million. Okay, that's okay. And let's go defense. I know Radko Gudas and the keys here, but Gudas is more important. Gudas 3 years at 4 point something. We'll just go for 3 years at 3.9 for this guy. That should be good. If my math is correct, should be about close to 5 million, and we should have enough space to sign these other guys. So goalies, we'll sign up John Gibson, and we'll see if this guy plays much better. But we could sign him up. He wants a one-way contract, but let's just see. Okay, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So pretty much 4 years for this guy. He's going to be an elite goaltender if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, nah, you know what? 5 years for this guy. 5, 6, 7, 8. So when he's 26, 27, or when he's 25, when he's ish 20, I'll lock him down at 1 million. Lock him down at 1 million. So about 3 years or 4 years, we should see somewhat of changes from John Gibson. But if we play him good and play our cards right, we should be able to be much better. So John Gibson, lock him down like that. And then Malcolm Subban, we'll just lock him down at 3 years old. Malcolm Subban, about 4 years. About same thing as John Gibson. About 4 years, we should see somewhat of changes for him. But he's not going to be more than probably a league goaltender, maybe, our starting goaltender. He's not going to be more than that. So we're gonna lock him down at 3 years at, let's just say 40. Let's go up 1 day. Oh, man. Okay, come on there, guys. Please don't reject my contracts, because it's a lot of money. Yes, 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 and yes. We're down at 9 mil, and like we got some cap. We got some cap all figured out. We got Gibson locked down for 3 years, which is good, and that means we can somewhat play. We can play him better when he needs, and we can play him until he gets a big contract. So now let's go look at what we need to get. Forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We have our top 12 in Seth Griffith. He doesn't look like he's going to be better by this year to play in the NHL, so maybe one more year in the minors, and he should be somewhat better. And then we'll sign Richard Panik. Let's just go 2 years for this guy, so he's 27 at 1.8 right here. Colin Greening, where is he? Colin Greening, 3 years at 2 mil. If I go down, if I go up, it won't go up that much. But if I go 3 years at, that doesn't really matter. Might as well keep this guy and lock him down. If I go at 1.8, should be good for this guy. And then last but not least, Chris Kelly, our penalty kill guy. We'll lock him down for a good old freaking 8 years now. I'm just joking. He's 35. He's going to retire any day now. So 2 years should be good for this guy. Let's just say, I don't know. It's a risky. He might retire this year. He might retire he might retire next year. So 2 years, maybe 1 year at, let's just say 1.310. That should be good for him. So let's go up a day. See if some of these players actually accept the contract. I hope they do, because I give them a lot of money. Yes, yes, and yes. So we're down to $6 million, and we think we got one more guy, and that is DeKeyser. We have, I think, our top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm thinking about bringing Joe Moore up, to the NHL instead of Tuukka Rask, just because, I don't know. I really want to develop Joe Moore the way he wants that he needs to be developed, as opposed to Tuukka Rask or whatever. But you never know. We'll see. So DeKeyser's probably gonna want a mil for. Let's just lock him down for 3 years at 1.35 or 1.395. Okay, so that should be good. Where are we for draft? Let's just start re-signing some of our AHL players. Center. No, okay, so this guy right here. I didn't see who I got in the draft in the 3rd round. Sorry about that. What's this guy that I get? Who did the guy I got? This Tim Ben. Yeah, still suck. Okay, so let's go check. Okay, forwards. Let's start off with Seth Griffith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, we still have a shit ton of players, so that makes it better. But yeah, so the olders, what I was talking about contracts is that, from 25 to 30, if they have to re-sign the contract, that's when they're going to want the most money. But after 30, that's when they start going downhill and they're going to want less money. So that's why I'm not trying to get too many prospects, so I don't overload my cap space for my team. So as of right now, I'm not looking to trade anymore. I'm just trying to solidify my team so we can be good at the same time, have a good cap space. So that's why I'm not trying to get any more prospects. Riley Smith. Looks like he's gonna jump within 3 years. So we're just gonna go two-way at. Let's go two-way at. 2 years. At this right here should be fine for Riley Smith. We're just gonna resign all these motherfuckers right here. Awkward as fuck. Okay. This guy right here at this should be good. I'm just trying to fill up everything, trying to speed up this. Yeah, we're trying to get the maximum out of this guy right here. And so flick right here, flick. No, let's just go at 1 year at this right here. Should be good for him. And camera, we'll just go look at the forward. Let's go look, try and get the most of this guy right here. And then we got Eelson, which I don't know. I'm just re-signing guys, so it just keeps my, so I can keep my just fill up the places on my team. We'll do the lines right after. We'll do the line next episode. So this Celeric guy, looks like he hasn't done any better. And let's go for defense right here. Defense DeKeyser, we'll go up one day. Okay, so DeKeyser should accept our contract. Yes, and yes. Okay. So we're down to 5 mil going to the free agency, and we just gotta sign these two-way contracts. So let's go see if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 ish. Yeah, we can release this guy to the free agency, and then Bartkowski will stay probably in the AHL as of now. We'll just lock him down at 2 years at, let's just say this right here. And then Trotman, let's just go ish. Let's go right here. And then more, we'll just put him at 3 years at this right here. He will always be a top 60, so, or minor top 60. So that's about it for our re-signing. Let's go check if some people accepted it. I'm pretty sure everyone should accept it. Yes. Okay, so we're at 5 million going into the free agency, and if we still had Tuukka Rask, I'm gonna have to say that we would have been at probably like below $1 million left in our cap space. So I think that's a good trade. We'll just have to see if Mr. John Gibson will be better, but in real life he's an extraordinary goalie, so I'm pretty sure this game should end up making him better. Let's just go check one more time if we don't have any more top players. They have to resign. No. Okay, so we're good. Yes, next year we have 13 mil. And who do we have to resign? I'm just gonna looking ahead. Dave Bolin, that's a big question mark. Torrey Krug, Palat, question mark. And Joe Morrow, question mark. Okay, so we don't have that many players to sign next year. Not many big players. But I'm pretty sure we should have enough space. And for goalies, yeah, okay, Sandberg might be a problem. Okay, so we're good. So let's go into the free agency. We still have 2 days left, but as of right now, free agency. Let's see, who do we get? Brandon Dubinsky. Okay, so free agency. Who am I going to get? I don't know. I really don't think I should get someone. Trading block. Don't need any more of those. Depth. No, more than likely, I just want probably depth forward. More like depth at whatever. I don't just see. Just go 35. For defense, I'll take. No, for defense, I don't need defense. I don't need any goalies also. So we're just gonna keep it at that. Always like the first rounders, no matter what. No. Matt Irwin will still be on our trading block. Let's just get some offers here and there. So Matt Irwin right here, and then, yep. So that's good. I don't know why the hell I just did that. How about that? Corey Schneider is in the free agency, so trading block. I know this video is getting longer than it should be. So just go at 35. Let's just go look at depth forward. Depth at this right here should be fine. And bam, no. And we still have a first round at Tampa Bay this year, so that's good. And we'll end up Matt Irwin right here. No, not Dougie. I'm not going to trade Dougie Hamilton. What are you guys smoking, man? I'm not trading Dougie Hamilton. Never in my life. Matt Irwin right here. Okay. So there we go. So let's see. Free agency. Signed free agent. Who the hell do we need? Brendan Dubinsky. Keith Ollie. That's the guy that I wanted to get instead of Radko Gudas. But if I'm not mistaken, Radko Gudas wants less than Keith Ollie. And Keith Ollie, he's less better than Radko Gudas. He's got the worst shot. Physical wise, he's much better. Radko Gudas is much better. Defensive wise, he's much better than Radko Gudas, but still, man. So Keith Ollie, Mike Fisher, David Booth, Ryan Malone, Mikael Frolic, blah blah blah. So no one that we actually need on our team. Even Brendan Dubinsky, we still don't need. Potential wise, no one that's up there. Oh, Caron was still in the free agency. Wow, okay. Caron, and what about for goaltenders? Corey Schneider. Obviously, Corey Schneider is up there. Yeah, Corey Schneider right here. Elite, I don't, probably teams want him. Yeah, there we go. 7 mil, can't afford him. Hellenist, no. So, looks like guys that I don't need. And for potential-wise, there's not a lot of players that for free agency-wise, I don't really know, man. I'm at a point that I don't need any players in free agency. Like, even if I want to, like, put more my team in depth, like, in more players in depth in my team, like, if I have my top 6 and I got my bottom 6, which is all solid as of right now. You know what? I'm set for the next year. Like, I'm set for this year coming. So as of right now, I really don't need people in the free agency. Maybe one guy that's just a tough guy, sort of like like Dwight King. But you know, as of right now, I don't need anyone. And like, yeah, I don't need anyone. No one's really eye popping. And for potential wise, I know I said I don't need any. I don't need any prospects. But if there's a player in a free agency that's, you know, a lot of shit ton of potential, you're gonna take him obviously because he's a trade bait. But yeah, so no one that need free agency. If you guys should recommend me players in the free agency, go ahead. But as of right now, I don't need any, and my team's pretty much solidify till the season coming. So, guys, remember to subscribe and recommendations for the free agency if you want, or just recommendations in general will be good. But see you next time. So, bye bye.